Hello guys and welcome back to In Between the Lines. So this is our third video and the book that we'll be reviewing today is suggested to us by one of our own subscribers, Aliha Jain. And the book is none other than The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Okay, so before we start, there's a short announcement or a notice as someone may call it. If you want to shout out in the video, please go down in the comment section and comment the book that you want to be reviewed next. Okay, so now talking about the author, as I said in my previous videos, it's very important to know what the author thinks and perceives to know more about the book. So Paula Hawkins is a Zimbabwe-based British author. Now, crime was not her actual, start. Paula Hawkins started writing with, comedy romance. She was more into those rom-com stuff, but those books were not much of a big hit. But after that failure phase, she decided that she would go into more dark and more conscience and intense things. And that's how The Girl on the Train in 2015 came. But that is not all. It took 6 months for Paula Hawkins to complete the book, and during this phase she was under tremendous financial issues and actually had to borrow money from her father to complete the book. But then yet again, this book somehow changed her life. Okay, so now talking about the storyline, it goes about with a character named Rachel. Now, what actually happens throughout the whole thing is that Rachel travels through a particular train at a particular time every day. And during her journey on that train, she usually observes the people in the apartments or bungalows which are, which she can see through the window because she has a particular seat where she sits and she observes them. And eventually she somehow develops a fragment of her own where she imagines all of those people, and she believes that she knows every individual present in those houses by herself. She knows them all through, in and out, and somehow she names a couple of those people as well because she does not know their actual names, but she creates her own names. For example, Jess and Jason. So now one day what actually happens is that she sees something which is awful and something that is actually wrong and very traumatic. But there's the catch again. She sees something wrong, but how will she justify what happened? Because she is someone who sees them from a train. She does not know their actual names and she is not quite sure what is happening over there, but she saw something. So that's how the story goes around. The story is all about how Rachel helps to get those things back in line. So now in this book, the one thing I would really like to emphasize upon is the character Rachel. Now what we usually expect from protagonists is they are very motivating and we just believe that, oh my god, they'll solve the case and everything will fall into place. But in this book there is no such thing. Rachel is the protagonist, but there are many traits of hers that actually make you wanna poke pencils in your eyeballs. That makes no sense because you see there are many somehow anomalies when it comes to Rachel, because the person that she sees is actually her ex-husband, and she has a couple of many bad habits which includes drinking, like heavy binge drinking. She hallucinates, she blacks out, and yet she does nothing which could actually help her get out from it. So see, when you see that there are so many things about a character, you just don't apparently like them at instant. And it's gonna happen. It happened with many people, and it's gonna happen with you as well. Once you read the book, there are like numerous chances that you actually won't like the protagonist, but you know that somehow she's right, and there's this gripping point about the book that you want to, oh my god, no, do this. There's this gripping part about the book which makes you wanna read more and more and more just to know that what actually happens, and is Rachel able to prove what she saw? Because imagine you are a binge drinker, you don't have a career, You live by the charity of your friend, which, trust me, I wouldn't have stuck up to a person like that if I were her roommate. But her roommate does. She actually sticks up to Rachel no matter what. Rachel pukes in her apartment, and Rachel creates a mess and never cleans it, but her roommate sticks to it, which I actually won't be able to do for a long time because it requires patience, and I don't have that much of patience. So when a person is filled with so many characteristics that actually does not, encourage you to like them, how can a person like that prove that something like that happened, when the police is not ready to accept or actually in fact bother to listen what you are trying to say, when there are people who are not ready to, at least listen what you're trying to say and at least justify yourself, you're banned from going on that lane itself. So when so many things are going around and yet she tries to prove the case, now imagine what this book could actually be. Now talking about a few faults that I actually felt were there in the book was, although the storyline is very gripping and you want to know what happens next and how Rachel is actually able to do and accomplish all those that she plans, but you see, when you read the book, no, there are some segments in the book where things actually get very chaotic and you need to take a break from reading and take a look back at what actually is happening, because at that certain point on those segments it won't make sense of what is happening. So I believe that this is one flaw that I saw in the book, but otherwise it's actually a recommended book. Like, I'm gonna recommend it to everyone. Just go read, it's amazing, especially for thriller lovers. Okay, so guys, now we have come up with a new concept, which is in between rating, in which we give rating according to our opinions and views. So the in between rating for the book The Girl on the Train is 3.5, and we'll come up with more such ratings. I guess this video was helpful to you people in some manner, and if it was, please go like, share and comment, and don't forget to recommend the book that you want to be reviewed next. Also, the buy link for The Girl on the Train is there in the description along with my social media handle. So I guess I'll see you people then.